Hi there folks, well welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm actually just on the outskirts of Kirriemuir. I'm actually up at Kirriemuir Hill, which is sometimes or kind of locally referred to as just Kirrie Hill. And this is where the Camera Obscura is, and they also have a cafe with the Camera Obscura. And there's also a graveyard up here as well, which is where JM Barrie is actually buried. So I'm going to go and have a nosy at the Camera Obscura and the cafe. Hopefully I'll be able to see what's going on there, take you over to see where JM Barrie is buried, and I'll also be able to show you the views, because I know you do get some really nice views from up here out over towards the Cairngorm Mountains. So that in itself is probably good enough reason to come up and have a little visit here. So it is a bit breezy and a bit blowy today, so I'm not too sure how good the audio is going to be, but fingers crossed you'll still be able to hear me. Whether that's a good thing or not, I'm not too sure. But again, if you're enjoying my videos, if you're enjoying my channel, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, is always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, you can also follow me on TikTok and Blue Sky. And you can also click on the join button and become a channel member. So with that out of the roads, I'm going to grab my things and head on back outside. Yeah, so they do have a Peter Pan themed play area up there. And there is a website for the Obscura, and I'll try and link that in as well. Yeah, so this is the pavilion, or the ticket pavilion that JM Barrie donated to the town, and is now the Obscura. Try and get in out of this wind. Yeah, so that's the opening times. If you come round this way, you can start to get glimpses of the Cairngorms. So that's Cairngorms over in that direction. It may not be as dramatic as when you get over at Loch Lomond, but one of the highest, or the second highest mountain in Scotland and in the UK is within the Cairngorms National Park. It's Ben Macdooey. So I'm going to go in here.
Usually the opposite wall intermediately, and that's the principle. This is the same thing, but there's built in. I think it was opened in 1930 as a result of Sir James Barrie's largesse.
Yeah, it got pointed out to me when I was actually in the Obscura. There's you can just see on one of the hills just there, I think it's that one there, there's a monument on top of that hill. That's the Aelith monument. And it is for, I think it's one of the Earls of Aelith, I think. It was died during the Boer War, and they erected the monument to him on top of that hill. So, that's an interesting point of reference. Yeah, so that's the pavilion, the Barrie Pavilion. And the bit where the light comes in for the Obscura is just that bit there. Just above the front door. Yeah, this wind's really picking up. And it does look like there's some weather coming in from this direction. Hopefully you can still hear me. But I'm going to try and see if I can find Barrie's grave first. So it's the Hill Cemetery. Let's just make sure you close the gate behind you. Keeps the dogs out. There's the War Memorial up just there. Try to see what it's Try and see if I can find the grave. Yeah, it does feel like a weather front's coming in. But head down this way first. Hopefully I'll be able to find Barrie's grave. Yeah, still wandering around the cemetery. Still trying to look for the grave itself. Pretty sure the guy at the Camera Obscura had said that it was well signposted. Haven't seen any signposts except for the one at the gate saying that this was where Barrie was buried. Well, I'll continue wandering around and try to find it. It's got to be here somewhere. Okay, so it's not that big a cemetery. It's all lights and cobbles on my head. Yeah, so I finally found it. So if you come up to the gate up at the top, and you come right down to the bottom, as if you're going towards the lower bit of the cemetery, you'll see this sign, obviously talking about JM Barrie, and the actual grave itself is that one there. I will turn the camera around to get a better look at it, but again, it's got the central kind of memorial stone, which is a flat kind of memorial stone. It's flanked by two crosses, and it's got JM Barrie playwright down at the front. So head down towards, again, as I was saying, head down towards the lower bit of the graveyard, and then you'll find it. So that's JM Barrie's grave right there. It's a family grave, and you can see his name is towards the bottom. So it's James Matthew Barrie, 9th of May 1860 to 19th of June 1937. And also they've got at the bottom as well. Typical. That must be the gate I came in. I didn't even realise that there was a sign right there telling me to go down that way to find the grave. So when you come through the gate, turn right, follow the path down. Well, that's the back of the car. Slightly windswept, because that wind really is starting to get up now. And I think why I missed that sign just on the inside of the graveyard was I'd came in the gate that's slightly further up. So that's kind of why I must have walked right by it. But again, if you go through the gate, the small kind of pedestrian gate near the war memorial, and go down right and follow the road down, or the path down, that'll take you down to James Barrie's grave, and you won't be running around the graveyard like I was trying to find it. But again, that's a good wee explore of Kirriemuir Hill, or Kirrie Hill if you're a local. And yeah, but I do think there is definitely a weather front coming in, because that kind of wind really did pick up. But it was a good wee explore. Managed to get into the Camera Obscura. So as we managed to visit all three Camera Obscuras in Scotland. So it's Dumfries, Kirriemuir and Edinburgh. So tick them all off my list. And hopefully you'll have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you'll find it interesting. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.